Hello out there, all my crafty friends. I'm back again with a couple more little golden book junk journals for Christmas. And I had all my Christmas stuff out. I was working on my December daily, which is right here. And if anybody's interested, if y'all want to see a flip through of that, I used an old Christmas magic, the art of making decorations and ornaments, a cover for that for my own December daily. And while I have my Christmas stuff out, and of course you know I love the golden books, and y'all are probably sick of seeing golden books from me, but if you're not, hey, here's two more. So I put these together. I'll do a quick flip through. I did these are ring bound, so there's two rings in each one. This one Rudolph has the green, and the Night Before Christmas has the blue binding rings. And I just tied some little fabric scraps around and ribbon, and one of my little charms that I made on Rudolph with the little bell, and it says Jingle All the Way and Home for the Holidays on the back. And then the Night Before Christmas has Wonderland and Star of Wonder on the back of that with the little jingle bell. And he's up in there with the ribbon and stuff. But these were a lot of fun and a little bit quicker to make, and you know, different than the other ones. So I'll flip through Rudolph real quick. I put some fabric. What I did here, the golden part of the spine is still there. So I took the book apart and cut it down the middle, and then I took some thick cardstock and wrapped around here, okay, to give it some sturdiness, and then wrap the fabric and punch the holes. So you have the 6 1/4 size. And then I put, so that's the front, and then the back has this fabric on the back part, and the pocket, you know, the pocket in the back, like that. So I like the way these were really fun to make. And they're easy to move they're easy to turn, you know, they're easy to take things in and out of. So I put a little pocket here with Santa, and this is kind of another little piece of fabric behind it to give it a little bit thickness. But you have some little, from a paper line in here, this is a little thing about Santa, and it's a little Christmas poem, and a tag that I stuck in here. And each page has been reinforced. I just kind of put some distress ink on the reinforcers because this book is old and it's already got the nice aging to it. And I thought the white, you know, it needed to be toned down a little bit. So I put the enforcers on one side of the page. I only put it on one side. So this is the 18th printing of Rudolph from 1972. And then I've mixed in scrapbook paper, some of this vintage cookbook, has holiday cheese balls on here, and then I put some little plastic sleeves. I stitched this to a piece of scrapbook paper, and these are 3x4, so you can flip it over so you can put photos in there or little, you know, whatever things you want to save. Put something behind it, and it opens out like this. And then I stuck two little book pages from the Night Before Christmas in there. And then you've got the whole back side of that. This, I just clipped it as a flip out and a tuck. So you can tuck things there. And I put your little clip up here. This is some really nice thick paper. This is a 7 Gypsies Christmas paper. I love it. I love the truck with the tree in the back. Really nice paper, and I stitched. I don't know if you can see the white stitching. The book page. This is a card with an envelope, and I just clipped the card to the envelope so you can let you do what you wanted to do with that. I really didn't do a ton of decorating. I just put a lot of things in here for you to use. This is a vintage Christmas card I just clipped in. And you can see it's one of the fold outs from the 40s. But I thought it went, you know, with the woodland, you know, Rudolph outside. And then it's clipped. This is a piece of paper that's folded over, and it's a calligraphy piece of paper. another piece of scrapbook paper I stitched around here to make a pocket and put you a little vintage jingle, I think it's called a jingle parade cake, and I punched a hole through that, but festive, Christmassy. Another one of the book pages, scrapbook paper, and on the other side of this I took some of my coffee dyed paper and made a pocket here with some fabric, stitched the fabric, and then another pocket here with a big tag, and these tags flip up, so there's tons of space for pictures and journaling on both of these. And I just wrapped, that's some flannel fabric here, and this is just like a little gingham cotton fabric. This is from the book that I used, from the ornament book from the 70s, late 60s, early 70s, and I made a little flip page out of it. It's actually, there's actually a pocket in between because I took 2 pages and stitched them together. So you got a pocket in the middle and a pocket here and a pocket here with a little tag. This says North Pole Express Delivery. This is a Graphics Fairy printable that I printed out and cut up and put you one of those in there. Some ledger paper. Another the story. The whole story's in here in an order. This is some beautiful, it's almost like feels kind of like a glossy texture paper that came in a kit that I bought from Renee at GT Designs and Vintage Art Supplies last year. And it went perfect in here with these colors. A little Merry Christmas postcard that came in some Happy Mail. And in here, what I did was I didn't cut it all for you, but there's all, you know, I think this goes through the 25th. So there's all the numbers in here for you. You just have to cut them in half from a paper line. So put those in here for you. Made a tag out of some chipboard and covered it with paper and stitched around it. So, you know, if you don't want this in the book, it'd be a great tag for a gift. Here is an envelope that I just stitched and put some little strips of paper here and put a big tag in here from the scrapbook paper. Just tucks down there. I left it white. White, you can, you know, write on here, journal on here. You could tuck something up underneath here. Left the back side blank so you could do whatever you wanted. Here I put a little tuck. I made a little cluster and stitched it across and made a little tuck, so there's a tag here. Lots of different lines of scrapbook paper. You know, tried to really make it, you know, unique and different. There's some little writing pieces of paper I folded up and put in this pocket for you. This came from Vintage Magazine. I believe this was from Renee and one of those, the kit I bought from her. The Never Ending Kit, Renee, if you're watching this, the Never Ending Kit. I still have stuff from that kit from last year. And I am trying to use it up. So I just took a little paper strip here from the paper line and stitched. And it makes a little tuck. I love Rudolph. And this is another scrapbook paper line that I think I picked it up at Michael's. I really liked it. And what I did was I stuck a little tab up here so it's easy for you to kind of, you know, flip that out. Another beautiful piece of foil. This is a really nice thick paper, and it came in the same paper pad actually from Michael's, and it's very nice. It's glittery, but it's not a scratchy glittery. It's almost like it's got a coating on it, and it's very flexible. It's thick. It's nice paper. And then I put you a little snowflake paper clip. Put a little button on that just to add a little bit more to that. And then on the back of this, it's almost like the fainted color of the red on the other side, so it almost looks like pink with white snowflakes on this side. Here I took a music sheet that came in a kit. I think this came from Selena over to More Designs. And then I took a piece of plastic from a Christmas bag with the trees, and I stitched it on there and made a big pocket and stuck some extra little goodies in here. There's some recipe cards, recipes from an old book, and this was also from a kit, popcorn bag, and a big tag. So there's lots of things stuck in here, tucked in for you to use or take out. You don't have to use them all in this book. And then I put some photo, I stitched these to the piece of paper and put you some little goodies in here. There's some little wood veneer antlers you can use somewhere. A little mitten that I made. Just little tags and bits and pieces. And that's the back side of that. Here's a little reindeer that came from an older collection that I had put triple thick on him. So you can put him somewhere permanent. Right now I just clipped him in there. And that opens up. Lots and lots of space. There's lots of space in here and lots. You can move this around. One thing I like about the rings is that you can move these things around wherever you want them. So another little 4x6 photo sleeve. It might be a little less than 4x6, might 4 by 5 3/4, because this is a piece of a big 12x12 sleeve that I stitched. So you might have to cut a photo down just a hair to get it in there. Another, this is one of my paper clips that I made, and this flips out on this side. I got it clipped on this side for you. And there are some pencil marks throughout this book. It looks like whoever had this book just went through and kind of underlined everything. It will come off. I started erasing it, and then I just decided, you know what, I'm just going to leave it. And if you want to erase that, you can. It really doesn't take away from the book at all. Here's another piece of scrapbook paper I made into a pocket. And then there's a bunch of goodies tucked in there in a glassine bag for you. Another little photo sleeve. And I've tucked little things in for you to use throughout the book. Little index card, just made it into a little flap. You can come and tack this here if you want to and make it into a tuck, or you can just keep it like that as a flip. And then I used another little page from a book. I'm not sure where this, it was a Raggedy Ann book. I think it just came out, I think it came in a kit. And I just stitched that on, and it flips up, so you got all that space here and all that space on the back. And then actually it's one big page. So you could actually close this up and make a pocket if you want out of it, like cut this down on this side and glue it. And then a bunch of little goodies tucked in the back in a little bag. Little Santa pocket on that. And that is Rudolph. I like the way he came out really cute. And then The Night Before Christmas is the same sort of concept, and I'm gonna go through him a little bit quicker, or try to. I maybe not rush so much, but I'm gonna try to get through a little bit faster. They both have about 40 plus pages. I think Rudolph may have a few more pages in it than this one, or is this one? I can't remember. It's at least 40 pages in each one. So it gives you more than enough space. And that's just counting, the page like this. It's not counting like the flip out spots and all that. So there's plenty of room for December daily. And you can add, of course you can add more, you can take away. So this one, I put a little pocket here, and then I took another little piece of fabric with the Santa and stitched that on. And put some little tags and the little Santa and a little Christmas poem. And this one has a different fabric. It has like a blue fabric with the candy canes. And I thought it just went really well with the colors in this book. This is a newer book. This is 2001. So it's not, it's not as old as Rudolph, but it's just as cute. This is a glitter. It's got the glitter red polka dots paper. One of the little photo sleeves. I put some washi down the side of this one. I don't know why I didn't do it in the other one. And stuck some little things in here for you to use. Another one of the North Pole delivery tags. So this has a different mix of papers in it. This is actually a little tag that I stamped and stapled up here as a little tab. Another one of that snowflake paper. I made a pocket out of this one and stuck some little pieces in here. One's a Christmas wish list and one's got little puppy dogs on it. Piece of that calligraphy paper. This is a flip out here. I love this tag. I love the truck images. So there's like a little journaling card here. I put a little button and a little piece of fabric there and clipped it to this page that folds out. Another little, these are like 3x4 little page pockets. Little round tag. There's scrapbook paper. More that, this came in Renee's kit too, this beautiful scrapbook paper. And then I stuck some little things from the paper line. I love that with the little snowman poking his head out of the cup. It's cute. And then in here, this is a little tuck, so there's more little journaling spots there. Pocket on the back. I tucked some of these little writing notepad papers, little scrap paper. The full book is in this one as well in order. This is a card that also came with one of my kits that I purchased. I don't know if this came with Selena's. This may have came with Selena's kit. And I made it into like a little pocket, so to speak, little tuck. So you can hide things in here and then just tuck them away with one of my little handmade star buttons. And then up here, it's attached to the page. It's stitched on the page here, but it's also a pocket up here. This is just a little index card. I put a little button and fabric on there. It's clipped in. So you can move it around. You can actually punch the holes if you want to put it in here. One of the little pockets that I attempted the shaker pocket here, but the other pockets are open for you to add things as you wish. And I kind of cankered it up a little bit through here, so I put the washi tape to kind of cover that up, and it's attached to this page. So it flips off of this page like that. It's still cute. I thought it still turned out really cute, or I wouldn't put it in there. It did. And then here's one of my little paper clips. It's just cardstock that I stitched on to kind of jazz it up a little bit. Same pocket like I did in the other book with the tea-dyed paper. And there's a pocket here with a big tag. And a pocket in the back. And this is just one tag. This is not the flip, but just one big tag. This is from another paper line that I had, and I just folded it over and stapled it and made you a little tuck here. I love this. I love the Santa Claus paper. Put another one of the little clothespin clips. This is a big fold out, lots of space. And just regular red cardstock, a little tag that I stapled on. You can use that as a tuck. The little index card. This one I actually tacked down like a tuck spot. And yep. And this is I love the illustrations in these books too. I love them all. Another piece of scrapbook paper that flips out. Just some green. This is just construction paper. This is a real, this is like stationery type Christmas paper, and I just